Hey guys, Boardman here. Thanks, Amy, for the raid. And by the way, great live, Amy. I'm here with Griswold, and I did have Blaine, but he'll be back. Uh, I'm here at the Silver Dollar City Campground, and in Branson, Missouri. It's actually a pretty nice campground. Um, but and uh, we've been playing this Bean Boozled game. Um,
Did you put your link in there? You want people to come up on yours? I bet Amy will come up on yours if you want her to.
let's see, hang on. I mean,
8 people in the house right now. 9. Lane Johnson, Dyson's Crazy Adventure, Michael N,
yep.
Mike B, Linda Barker, Najuma Brown. Amy Raid.
Yep. There's the link if anybody wants to come up. You're more than welcome to do so.
Down Under Cruisers, the Two Musketeers. Hello, Angie. Good to see you. Hello, Christina. Spikers. What's going on, guys? Kenny, did you get to see the Petersons sing? Nope.
The what now?
The Petersons. That's what Mike B asked.
I don't know what that is.
Petersons is a group.
Is that
Music
a
group. No, we didn't see him today, Mike.
We did see what was the name of that group we was listening to?
Spoken for Quartet. Hello, Brandon.
Oh, Najuma. Hey, Najuma.
Hey guys,
Hello.
How are
how you
you?
doing? Okay, how you doing?
Doing all right. We're loving this campground. Oh, here comes Mike.
Happy birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hey, Ford man.
Hey, Hilda.
What did she name herself? Choca Loca?
Yeah,
Chocolate.
Where did you get this name?
V gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
So y'all having fun?
yeah, we're having a
This
blast
guy
here.
won't stop laughing, but other than that, we're having a good time.
Well, you sound
And
better than you did earlier
this guy,
on your
this guy,
video.
this guy right here kept cracking me up.
Yeah, he got his voice back, huh?
Yeah, from
Where's
when he
Amy
was
down there? You
eating.
gonna just leave her there? Oh,
I gotta get my cursor over there.
cursor? You're not a cursor? Be nice to her. Don't curse her. Good Lord. Najuma, did you have a good birthday?
Yeah, my sister took me out to lunch,
There you go.
and then I spent the rest of the day with my youngest daughter. She's having a baby in January,
Oh, cool.
so we're
Cool.
doing a gender reveal in 2 weeks. So we're trying to get ready for that.
Was it your 21st birthday or?
No, 58.
Oh, 58. There you go.
I don't mind telling my age.
She's the same age as I am.
Do you have a place to where I can plug it up at?
Plug it up. Plug what up?
The tablet? Because it's about to die.
You kind of scared me when you asked if you had a place to plug it up at. Yeah.
Because I need to plug. I'm using it as a hotspot.
Excuse me?
I'm using it as a hotspot.
So how was your dinner? Your
Brandy's the one
lasagna. I mean your enchiladas.
They were good.
getting scared.
I can't even find my cord.
So you You got a hotspot and you're wanting to plug it up? Is that what you say?
I'm using
Freaking me out.
I'm using the tablet as a hotspot for the
What are you
internet.
asking for?
I need to plug it up and charge
Plug
it.
it up. Plug it up the toilet.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Linda.
I have a bucket, Kenny. That's it.
I'm getting a,
Oh, you need a plug-in.
yeah.
Okay, I got it. Hold on.
Yeah, when you were having your enchiladas, I was having Hot Pockets for dinner.
Hey, Solex.
Hey, so
Sorry, I have a cat in front of me.
yes,
Yeah, I saw that.
Whoop.
No, okay.
Here's Arbing with G.
Oh.
Hey, G.
He.
Hi, everybody.
What's happening, G?
Did you get your voice back?
Yeah, somewhat.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you.
Here, Kenny. Plug it up right there.
Huh? Now, how's that plug up?
Out there.
Okay.
Plug it in.
Plug it in, plug it in.
God.
So they sitting around a campfire? I just turned on the tube here. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's going on, George? How you doing, bud?
oh, hi there. How you doing, man?
Good. Doing good.
It's Danny, right? I can't see you.
Yeah. We just,
yeah, it's Danny.
I was live on mine, and then we just rated him. So.
Oh, okay.
We
Oh.
actually went live about the same time.
Yeah, accidentally.
It's your tube. It's going to get worse. There's going to get more and more out there, so it's all good.
Okay.
Well, I looked and I didn't see anything when I planned it, so I was like, okay. And then I went live and they went live, but then they came over and watched me, and then we came back over here.
Well, you know Kenny, he'll go live because there's a computer in front of him.
Yeah.
We're not joking about that.
Plus,
Like
he wants to show off where he's at.
Well, we did a live for what, 4 hours last night, and then he had to just get over there and do another one for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then I slept from that time that I ended the live until about 8 o'clock this morning.
So that's 2 hours.
No, I actually went to bed about. I went to bed about 4:15, 4:30.
Yeah, 5. I don't know.
Somewhere
I
right
got
there. Yeah.
I got stuck in the green room.
See, I was in. I'm in Central Time here, you know, and so it's. Oh God! I went to.
What's happening?
Kenny dropped his girlfriend.
The
You dropped the pillow?
tablet.
He dropped his pillow.
Oh God! Hey, Daddy.
Oh,
The tablet's
Linda.
not on the ground.
went to bed
Boy, you want me to pick it up?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Now we're going to bed.
Yeah. The
better.
tablet.
Thanks, Jane.
So let's.
Hey, Jane.
Hey, can you get it?
Mallory says that Kenny must be exhausted.
Oh, there he goes.
Lost
Okay,
him.
okay.
All right.
So are
My
you
show now.
okay?
No.
No,
I
she's
just
in
had
the
my
first
show.
corner. Take it away,
The Julia show.
huh?
I think she's frozen.
She frozen?
I think so.
Not your mom?
Yeah. Solex says it's not his fault, whatever that means.
Well, you always got to blame the alien. Oh,
Kenny sounds tired. Yeah. It's had a long day.
oh my gosh. Well, I slept till 3 p.m.
I slept till noon.
Okay.
Hey, they're back.
Okay.
Hey, Daddy knocked me out of my own live stream.
It's okay. I took over. It's all my fault.
I can't even get my own live stream.
And then I guess
Good thing we were here to hold down the fort.
Yep. Keep it plugged in. Cruiser, Sean.
Sometimes we need.
Oh my goodness. Well, I haven't heard what you did today.
Well, I went to Silver Dollar City. Where'd your
Check.
Jimmy go? Did she not? Did
Oh,
She froze.
she? But anyway,
So this is me in cartoon land, the green gnome.
yeah, that's
but
cute.
Kenny
This
needs
is
something.
Amethyst Haze.
I'm
but
gonna
yeah,
say
I went to Silver Dollar City today
exactly.
for my very first time ever being at Silver Dollar City. Hey, Christina. Hey, Outdoors
Basically,
Adventures.
out of your state, it sounds like.
Yeah, and I did some
Oh, little
few
house.
rides.
Does that
What
fit
was
right?
the favorite ride that you did? Out of the
Yeah.
rides that you rode, Kenny, what was your favorite?
I liked them all, to be honest.
How many rides you do?
Well, I did 3 of them.
Okay.
One was the Mystic River,
Mystic River Falls. Yeah.
Mystic River Falls, Fire in the Hole.
Excuse
Is
me.
it like a log jam? She devil.
This guy right here's killing me. This
Well,
guy right here's killing me.
well, he does it online, so why not do it in person?
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Fire in the Hole. And,
Well, that's Kenny and his hot sauce right there.
and,
He said something about preparation H when he was talking about that.
Let's get him going. Come on,
Buddy
Amy.
mine.
Huh?
Buddy mine.
Buddy mine.
Friend of mine. No friend of
Linda,
mine.
Linda Barker, I traveled with Joy Bless Life. It took us 15 hours to get here.
And he can't wait to get home.
Well, actually, we're going to be going through Memphis and visiting another YouTuber, I
hey,
think.
Daryl.
Hey, Daryl from Brand City Adventure.
You should keep your walker in
Hey,
front of
Ray.
you when you do your lives at home. It looks better when it's not in the screen. Like have your computer on your lap when you do your lives at home. I think it will look better.
Yeah, remember back in the
I
day?
have a table at home. I set
What?
the computer on.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
here's Kevin's.
Here he comes.
Hey, Kevin's. Hey, Kevin's Canines Aquatics.
How are you, Kenneth?
I'm doing all right. About yourself?
Got 24 people in the house. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Angie, it is not my. It is not. It's my first time meeting Danny, but it's not my first time meeting Blaine. I met Blaine at Helen, Georgia, when I went to Helen, Georgia last year in 20. Huh?
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
It wasn't last year. It was in March. It was this year.
Or it was in March anyway. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Sometime in the past.
It was
That one
anyway,
time.
I just know I'm signed up for March of 2022. I just know I'm signed up for March. Hey, Rachel's Adventures. I just know I'm signed up for
Rachel.
March of 2022.
March.
Oh, hey, I got a chair and I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Who's hanging with?
It's my campsite and I finally got a chair.
Hey, Rachel, that is Danny.
Rachel?
Rachel's Adventures.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah.
Rachel, Blaine's not with him right now. Blaine went down to a different campsite for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just Danny with him right now.
And I want to answer Mike B's.
Brandon's passed out.
So Solex wants to know of all the people that are there.
Oh, good
So
Lord.
you got Danny and you and Red and
Marshall, Dream on.
Marshall got
Fine.
had Dewey Ski.
Some of
Dewey.
the ones that they know.
And
Dream on Wheels is here, the whole family, pretty much.
hey, Rosie.
and then
We met up with
Rachel
Jerry
asked who we
Hall
are.
and Jerry and Felix, Happy Place Camping,
Felix, Happy Place Camp.
Grassroots Living.
wow.
Yeah.
There's loves
Yeah.
you.
Supposedly there's been about 30 some channels here.
Ron C.
Wow.
Samantha.
Wow. That's a
On
lot.
sea. He was way up north. Wow.
Sherry and
Carol
Dewey.
didn't get the memo and wore a shirt with upside down pineapples.
Who, where, what?
Go ahead, Amy. You got to teach a whole new lesson about that now.
Do we not know about upside down pineapples? So on a cruise ship, there are certain passengers who will hang a pineapple upside down on their door.
Or is that
And
the
it's a
cops?
signal that they are swingers and they are inviting other swingers to their room.
Okay.
I always thought it was a sock.
No, it's upside down pineapples.
No, the sock is to let the roommate know he's.
The sock is to let the roommate know, hit the road, I'm having fun in here.
Is that him?
I've never had roommates,
be.
so I've never had to use a sock.
Hey, Adventures of Me, man.
Isn't it a
Back
sock or a
when I
towel?
was a teen, Hilda, sock meant that I was single.
Do what?
Sock or a towel?
Now do what about the
Can he
sock?
Can he put him in the basement?
We got a whole crew
Who?
here.
Put her in the basement.
What is it? I think
Here's-
George and I are the only ones who got that comment, Danny.
Here's Red.
Ed.
Hi, Red.
Red.
Hi. Hi, Hilda. Hi, Georgie. Hi, Amy. Hi.
Hello.
Who's that down there?
Let's see here. We got Ron.
Nice
back
to meet
here.
you, Marshall.
Kevin.
We got Ron. We got Marshall.
Let me see.
Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Ron C, get up in here.
We're in.
Hi,
Hey,
Ron.
Hey, Amy. Hey, G. Hey, let's see who else in there.
Hilda.
Hilda's there.
Yep,
Uh,
I'm here.
Is that? Oh, it looked like Matt.
Who we got down there? That's Kevin's Canine
Oh, yeah.
Aquatic. That's Kevin.
Okay, Kevin, I don't know.
Yeah,
He's
he's
kind of far from the video there.
he's
Looks like
Hey,
he's
Danny.
DJing right
What's
now.
up, man?
Kevin, you DJing or something?
Hey, Ron. C.
Hey,
Can't
what's
even
up,
listen.
Ron? How you doing, man? Outdoor
Hey,
Adventures
Mike.
with Ron.
Ron
Hey,
C.
Angie. Hey.
Hey, Angie.
Sorry.
Hey, Ron C. That's for Ron Cook, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, that's
Wonder
it.
how many other people did not know about the sock signal and entered the room.
It's actually Ron S-E-E-C. S-E-E.
S-E-E.
Hey, Rachel's Adventures in the chat.
I don't really
Yeah,
think I
she's
want to
asking
know.
where you at.
Yeah, she was Blaine.
Oh my
lit.
God.
So lit.
Yeah, ring.
Hey, man, I haven't forgot
Marshall.
about our video.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's quiet time.
Yeah, it's quiet time out here, so.
Quiet time. It's PG too.
Hey, we don't know how to be quiet. Yeah,
None of us do.
We're,
Oh yeah.
We're quiet time. We're quiet time in the tent city over here.
there's a lot of country.
Okay.
Kenneth, did you
Good
just
to
get?
see you guys.
Did you get there today?
No, I've been here since Thursday afternoon, about 4:30. Thursday
Okay.
afternoon. Getting ready to go home tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or head that direction. Hey, Marshall. There's Marshall.
Marshall.
What's up, G?
We are Marshall.
Hi, Amy.
Hey, there's Joe. There's Joe's Bowling Sports and Mystery Talk.
Hey.
There's Joe.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, Adventures of Moon Man.
Hi, everyone in
Yeah,
chat.
we having a great time, Joe.
Man. Hey Kenny, blow up your screen.
Yeah, make you bigger so we can see everybody that's with you.
All right, hang on.
Hey, Angie.
Red looks happy.
Red.
What? You little
Don't move.
Little
don't
fireball
move
there,
Red. Daddy's already caused me to
No
do that.
fireball here. It's not allowed.
Oh,
Hey, Brene.
wow.
I heard that after.
Where did
ammo.
Danny go?
There's
Hey, Kenny.
no fireball.
Kenny, one
allowed.
more thing. Try this. Go to your camera setting
Uh-huh.
and try to change the setting because it might make it wider.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know there was a camera setting for that.
Yeah. So Mike, mic cam,
Somebody's down in my basement. Hang on.
I go there. I can get the.
and you change the resolution from like 720 to 360, one or the other, and it'll make it a
What
little
camera
brighter.
is he using?
We're
No.
too.
You might have gotten bit by one of these.
You guys hear? Hi.
Hi, Christina.
Give each other a hug for me. Wish I was there.
So did you find it, Kenny?
In the middle of the night.
That would be cool.
I found the camera, but
Okay, so you can have it at 720p or 360p. One of the two makes it wider. So see, I'll do it. Don't change the camera. Go to advanced settings. Go to advanced settings and then down. It's so watch mine. So I'm at 360.
Oh, well, hang on. So he's got to get out of the screen.
And see how much farther away I am? That's at 720.
Hey, Christine.
I'm at 720 right now. I just said
Okay.
it. So,
Okay, that probably is why. See, now I'm closer.
Thanks, Georgie.
hang on.
Did that help?
I guess. I don't know.
All right, anyhow. Yeah, blow your screen back up so we can see. So we got Red and Marshall and you and Annie's on your left.
Hang on.
There we go.
Blaine's not in the shot.
It's all right. I don't want to break it.
All right.
There's Blaine.
Hey.
There he is.
There's everybody.
Yeah,
All right.
he all this. Thanks, Blaine.
Yeah. I brought him up. I brought them to the phone.
Yeah, I didn't Marshall was going to be there. That's cool. Yeah.
Ron would still be walking too.
All right, cool. Man.
You guys, we were gonna go to bed. Because they were jamming, and then I was like, I was like, Kenneth's live. I got out of my RV to walk down here, but it's like really far. So thankfully, Blaine showed up and gave us a ride.
Why? He can walk you back.
I don't know what this kid is doing. He doesn't tell me anything, Kenneth.
You got to keep your mom back here informed.
Yes, you got to keep mom informed, better informed, Kenneth.
Hey, Red, how many times did he wake you up last night?
Oh, jeez.
It was you, Georgie. It wasn't him. I wake up at 2 a.m. I hear Georgie, and I hear Amy, and I didn't hear Loves You. I didn't hear.
That's because she didn't talk at all.
Oh, she was singing. Come on,
It
man.
was pretty quiet though. I heard who else was up there? I heard Kenneth and I heard Georgie.
Yeah.
I was in the
I
chat.
was having a bad dream.
Oh, thanks.
I was in his live the other night.
Last night, 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then his second or his third live, you know, what was that? 5 a.m.
Well,
I'm
it was 3 a.m. my time.
Oh, 3 to
Because
4.
I'm in Central.
Right. I just
Yeah,
meant,
and it was 2 something for me. So
Yeah.
And
it was late. It was
I
way
think
late.
Wednesday.
and then
I didn't see him.
I only went live for like an hour and a half almost.
Yep.
Only.
Yeah.
Only.
well, 2 o'clock in the morning for my time to wake up anyway. So
Can you
That's
get
normal.
inside my phone and get, yeah.
That's like an hour
I
after I go to bed.
Rosie.
I went to bed at 9 o'clock and then I wake up at 2. It never fails.
Kenny's on there.
Hey, loves you, the
Yeah. Hit the
The
thumbs up,
link
y'all.
loves you,
Well,
loves
it's
you,
easy for yeah. What, Kenny?
loves you. The link is at the top of the chat if you want to come up.
Hold my hand.
I'm pretty sure it's pinned.
Yeah, I got that.
When you go to her stream.
Do I?
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Oh my God!
What's she say?
What?
She wants you to pull her finger.
Oh,
She wants you to pull her through the phone so she can be there in person.
Ah,
oh.
well,
Yeah,
somebody
I'm
did it.
pretty
Thank
sure
you.
that's what she meant, but okay.
That would be interesting to pull someone through the phone.
I got one plus.
Yeah, they give us 100 years.
And then she'll explain in Vietnamese to her friends too.
Only 100?
Sure. Where'd she go? Where'd you go? I can't change my icon. How do I
That'd
change
be
my icon?
12-hour difference. That'd be a
Mm,
12-hour difference between
she is.
the Philippines. I got.
Uh-oh. Battery's running low.
Was it your time or my time? She's exactly 12 hours.
It's right here, but I don't know where to hook it up at.
Where are you at?
Me?
Yeah,
West Coast.
I'm in Texas.
Central.
Yeah, where I got the tablet plugged in. Yeah.
I'm next to New Mexico. I'm in El Paso, Texas. I'm right by on the border.
Tablet plugged in for the.
Love you too, Marsha.
Because I lose my hotspot.
That's hot and sticky down there, right?
Right now?
Yeah.
No, it's a little cool, but during the day it's hotter.
It's not
hotter than heck.
I don't watch the news. I'm just a YouTuber. How's your storms doing? Aren't they going to approach tomorrow morning?
I'm not sure. I don't watch TV.
Well, you should know about your hurricane. It's right on your doorstep. Yeah, it's going to hit Texas and Louisiana. You got a hurricane, class 4.
I'm on the other side of Texas.
Okay, the
I'm
hot
next
side?
to New Mexico.
Okay, that side. Oh, New Mexico. Okay.
Yeah, New Mexico and
Inland.
Mexico. I'm in between.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Y'all gonna probably die on me here. Because Blue's got that.
Don't die on me.
Well, let me know when I can go live, Kenny. Joking. No, I have people that do that. They come up on my live, talk for 30 minutes, then go do a live for 30 minutes and talk about the exact same thing. That's not cool. That's not cool. Yeah. No, but it's usually the G then Kenny show. So we're the Kenny G show. Kenny G. Yeah.
I got a couple more months here in Texas, and then I'm gone.
Where are you going?
Tennessee.
Oh, you're gonna go see Kenny then?
I'm moving up there. The outskirts of Knoxville, Tennessee.
Can hold it.
You'll be having fun.
I can continue.
I've never been to Tennessee.
Well, keep going live.
Even funner.
Then I have to come back.
Because then you'll be excited to go explore it.
Unless you want to walk.
I'm ready to travel.
I don't have no energy.
No, it's a long ways.
What are you doing, Kenny?
And in this dark.
I know. I was just kidding. Let me carry them up there.
Hey, tell those guys to get on a computer. He's in a live.
We're about to leave. I got to carry them.
Hey,
I got to carry them back. I got to carry them back so I can go to my hotel room.
Bye. Well, we'll see you
better
later.
walk Red back. That's a long way. Okay.
Bye, Red.
Glad you guys are having fun, man. Y'all look pretty happy.
Now, I'm gonna keep the live going while he takes him back to the
cool. They're
Broadway. Well, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down in my basement. I'm gonna let George keep the live going until I get back up there myself, and then I'll continue the live when I get back there.
Bye, Hilda. Bye, Amy.
I'll
bye,
continue the
Christina.
live.
Bye, Kevin. Bye, G.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, Christina, we haven't heard much. How you doing, girl?
I've just been listening to everybody else, enjoying seeing them all together, wishing I was there.
I know, man.
Right?
Don't we all wish we were there?
No, that's what I meant. It's so nice to see they all have big smiles on.
Mm-hmm.
Good times. Good times.
I'm trying to keep it going.
I have no clue how long of a drive it would be if I would have went.
Yeah. Well, we could map it out for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do MapQuest right now. So
Okay.
for me, anyways.
All right, Kenny, hit it.
Hit what?
So,
You said you're going.
Are you going back to Reds?
for me to get to the campground that they're at right now, it would be 7 hours and 24 minutes.
The Down Under Cruisers says Kenny
go,
is not. Kenny, you're not listening to chat. Only having a chat of his own.
Yeah. He's multitasking.
I'm not sure who we're gonna see in Branson, Mike Reed. I mean,
Amy.
in Memphis.
What was that?
I yawned.
Oh.
Hey, George.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna email you to get into this.
Okay.
To where you can take control of it.
Oh,
until I get, because I'm probably gonna lose the hotspot because my tablet is at
fully charged or what?
You gotta turn that hotspot back on with
connectivity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I get
Take
it.
that hotspot off around me and turn it back on at Edge. That's fine with me.
So I looked it up. It would take me 18 and a half hours to get to Branson.
Oh, heavens.
Wow.
I got some kind of bug. I don't know.
That ain't nothing. Yeah, that's a minute. 18 hours? No. I did that on a Greyhound bus once. Oh my. I drove from Boise to like Medford, Oregon. And I was doing like 80, 90 miles an hour. Took me 8 hours to get there, right? Took me 18 to get back on a Greyhound bus.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, because the Greyhound bus, the bus went up I-5 up to Portland, and then it goes through the gorge and then down 84. And they stop at every little town because that's the mail service. The mail service. Deliver the mail, right?
Oh.
Yeah. So, 2 for 1. But it's great if you want to, they wouldn't let you off on every town because, if somebody's handing them the mail, that's it. They're moving on. But a bigger town and like every 100 miles would be able to get off and stretch their legs. But still, it was more like 19 hours. But oh my goodness. Yeah. Just sitting in a worn out seat. All right, Kenny, let me check my mail.
What I'm saying is, look in the private chat.
Oh, okay.
Private chat. There's my email. And there's what you can use to log into StreamYard.
Yeah, but I have to have a code.
Yeah, what you'll do is you'll sign into my account with that email into the StreamYard account.
Okay.
And then what it'll do is when you do, it'll send me a code to my email, and I'll give that to you.
Right on. I might have to bring up another browser then. Oh.
Where are you at, Solex?
I think you might have to go out of here in order to do it.
I do, but I can also bring up another browser because I also own StreamYard. And yeah, either way. But I've done it this way too. So let me. That way that we're still all connected, that I can talk to them while I'm connected here and then log in and then I'll kill one of them. You'll get it.
I'm in Utah.
Okay.
And he'll be able to bring people up.
Okay.
And take people down.
All right. What's the code there? Or you can put it in chat. So everybody. No. Put it in private chat, Kenny. Because if you put it, if you say it, everybody would be logging in, taking over the world.
I don't think that's possible.
Oh yeah.
Because if you're the one logging in with the code, I don't think somebody else can.
Oh, I hear you. I hear it. It's code's 1 for 1. But if I type slow, somebody. Yeah, you're right. That's what the code's all about. It's been a minute since I've shared my code.
It's a one-time thing. It's not a whenever.
Right.
Now, if he had a password, that would be different.
Right. Okay.
There it is, G.
Gotcha. All right, coming in. Enter. Now this is going to get confusing. Watch this, folks. Watch this. Oh, where am I?
Saying right now, device is not connected.
Is that still? Is it going to work?
You're down here in the basement, but it's saying that devices aren't connected.
Right?
Yeah,
Is it
I'm just
echoing?
trying to get G to take control of my stream until I get back.
Should be good. I got another phase of that one. Go back on StreamYard when you get back up there.
Thanks for having me up, Kenneth. I think I'm gonna go. Oh, I
Well,
guess
they both dropped down, so bye, Kevin. I'll take over.
Bye, Kevin.
Thanks, you guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
You too.
All right.
Oh, there we go. Georgie's back.
Okay.
I was gonna say we're the girl show.
Oh, I can do that. I'll just do this and be over here. And change my icon. Alrighty. All right, everybody. All the guys left, huh? All right, ladies, what you going to talk about?
Who knows?
Man, half the show left. Okay, let's look in the chat, see what's going on. We got Timmy Ray Kings out there. Brandon loves. So was it you guys getting the feedback when I was trying to come up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Hi,
There was
Tim
two
Tim.
of me. Yeah, sure, why not? The bearded girl. Tim Tim's so funny. Can't communicate. Well, why y'all crying? I can hide in the basement. Y'all can have the show.
You're good.
Wow.
Oh, you doing okay, Amy?
No, I'll be okay though.
Tired? Where's the
So how are
kitty?
you doing?
Huh?
I asked her how she was doing.
I'm doing okay.
That's good. He could have stayed up. We could have figured out something to talk about. But it would have been fun if we all got to go to the meetup with them. That would have been interesting.
Yeah. I just didn't have time off for work to be able to go.
Yeah.
Amy.
Spaceman says I've been quiet all day. You were at my live then. Rachel, not going to talk about that?
I don't know what. Oh, George, you could come back up.
G'day, folks.
Hey, Sean.
Hey,
How we
Sean.
doing? How we doing?
We're doing.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm just working for a Sunday.
Yeah. Do they have you guys on lockdown?
They too. Yeah, they're on lockdown.
Stop swearing at me, please. Bloody lockdown. And we're getting it extended.
Oh, no.
Wow.
How long are you getting extended for?
I don't know. I don't know what my crime is. I don't know what crime I've committed. We do come from the penal colony, right?
So what does that mean for cruises for you guys?
Well, okay, so the issue is this. We can't get out of the country. There are no cruises happening right now out of Australia. And what that means is that we just have to wait until we've got like 80% vaccinated. And once they've got 80% vaccinated, the government have threatened to open up the gates. So we'll come on in then. We'll travel. But right now, it's biting fingernails down to elbows, waiting for the government to give us the right figures.
Brene, yes, I did have a live.
Say again?
Oh, Brene asked if I had a live, and I did.
Of course, Amy has a life. She's talking to us, isn't she?
Yes.
Georgie!
Yeah. Hi, mate.
How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, considering. Not like
about
you,
you.
though. Lockdown. Okay,
Yeah, it's a four-letter word.
L-O-C-K. L-O-C-K. That's bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How you feeling, buddy?
Well, I can't use all my long. So they got me on this, I'm tied down. I'm tethered. I joke that I'm on a 49-foot hose in a 52-foot apartment.
Yeah, but what's holding you down? Is it a physical 8-pound bottle or 20-pound bottle or something?
No, it's a 2x2 by 1.5 machine that creates the oxygen for me.
Oh, you get your oxygen created. You're special. I just have bottles.
Oh, yeah, I got 3 of those. I haven't tried lugging those around yet. Yeah, but no, I showed it here. Well, maybe I did. So I have this little meter that will check my blood oxygen level. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, so you take a yay and put it on your finger.
Yep.
And then you push the button, and it does a whole bunch of calculations. So it goes through, it says sensor, and then fast, and then a number, 86 or 96.
That's good. 96 is fine.
So 96 is fine. 94 is iffy.
Yep.
Anything below 93, you need to get you need to rest, get some oxygen. But yeah, so it's good. But if I try to do something, it's not so good. So I've tried to go out and take out my battery out of my car, because at the hospital they left my car in the accessory mode and parked out in front of the hospital for 14 days. Yeah.
And you were flat as.
Yeah.
Wow.
My battery's dead as a rock. I mean, literally a rock, right? And so, but it was all my fault that I didn't check in properly into valet. Well, when you drive up and they ask you, are you checking in? I say, yes. Okay, but I need a wheelchair. Woo! That throws them out of their loop and they forget what they're doing. So he gets me a wheelchair and he says, oh, sir, you need to pull up. So knowing that that's the valet person, I pulled up and just kind of, let my car kind of coast, and I turned it off. Well, if you're in gear, your car won't turn all the way off. Okay. So they would have to put on the brake, put my car in park, and then turn the key to get the key out.
Whoa. You're talking to a valet person, right? Who's supposed to have intelligence. So, and then you're asking him to put the foot on the brake to stop the car, to change the gear. Too complicated.
Yeah, as if you were 14 and you've never driven a car before, that's okay. But when you're 18 plus and you have a job taking cars around to being parked, yeah, you can't figure that out. So 14
and demanding
days,
a tip as well.
Oh, exactly. But for 14 days, my car was set where I parked it. 14 days, folks. My car battery went dead. Okay, 14 days. So on the day that I'm supposed to leave, the 13th day, they said, okay, get ready, you're going to go. And I went, okay, great, but I don't know where my car is. This is, well, what do you mean? You checked it in, right? And I went, well, I got asked if I was checking in, but I didn't get a valet thing, and I don't know how this works, you know. But I missed an important thing. When I got my wheelchair and I go, okay, where do I pay for valet? As I'm reaching out with money in my hand and said I want to pay for valet because it said $3. Well, I didn't know that was $3 a day, silly me. But they say, no, you pay at the end. I says, no, I want to pay now. I like to get my bills paid out of the way. And he goes, no, you pay at the end. So how is that not saying I want valet? So anyhow, I called security, and security says, we're not valet. You need to call them. I said, okay, can I have their number, please? Oh, we don't have it. And I thought to myself real quick, like, security, valet, hospital, same property. How could security not have valet's number? Do you never call valet? It's a taboo. So they said, no, we have transfer. I'm going, okay, transfer me. I was then transferred to a robotic operator. The robotic operator, so what number would you like? I said, valet. They said, okay. Ring, ring, click. It rang, but it died. So who did I have to call back? Security.
Security.
Sir, security, sir, we can't help you. We're not valet. We have nothing to do with that. I went, yeah, okay, but click.
What?
I went, excuse me? I called him back and said, sir, I have other things to do. I have nothing to do with valet. I says, hold it. Before you hang up, I will call you back every second of the hour before it click. You see where this is going? I want to stop there. The next day or later that night, this was at noon. This was at high noon. I'm ready to check out. 10:40 at night, as I'm trying to go back to sleep because I'm going, obviously, I can't get my car. Nobody knows where it's at. Nobody knew where it was at. At 10:40 at night, the security supervisor comes running in, sir, we found your car. It's been out front. Everything's cool, you know, but the battery's dead, but you know, everything's great. I'm going, okay, it's 10:40 at night. My battery's dead. I can't do nothing. Okay, great. See you tomorrow. Right. But all I wanted, right. But I was so pissed off at Miss Little Security Girl that I wanted her fired. How is that not customer service? I am a COVID patient in your hospital, okay, and all I'm doing is asking, where's my car? Security, lost car, thought I was calling the right place. So
they're supposed to know.
Well,
where
they're not valet.
At.
Exactly, but they're not valet.
It doesn't matter if they're valet or not.
I'm with you, but no. Security and a valet, no comprende, no parts. No, they're not part of the same entity at all. And I'm going, okay, Mr. Supervisor, how is a car sitting outside your property for 14 days unattended not a security issue? That's where I'm going. I don't care what happened to my car, but I'm thinking of the security issue. Where does anybody park an unattended car outside a facility of this nature? Okay? I don't want to get into, you know, not politics, but the issues of what would happen if it had a little package in there that didn't, you know, I don't know what I want to not say, but in front of a bank or in front of a police department, you know where I'm going. If something went poof, that's not where you'd want. You would want to know, why is this car here for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours? For 13, 14 days, to me, that is a security issue. So that was my scare factor, that why in the hello isn't somebody concerned about this? So I compared it to, I said, okay, it's valet, right? And I said, okay, if I'm going to a 5-star hotel, and I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys, but I'm just excited to tell this because I'm
You're not boring me. I'm working while I'm busy listening.
No, you're fine.
Okay, great. That here I am, that we check into a hotel and my valet wasn't valid because I didn't do it appropriately. You mean when I asked for the chair and the guy forgot his responsibilities, that's my fault? You know, because I don't know where my car is and it's not in valet, that I asked the next level of when you kind of do lost and found. You go to a security kind of thing. It's my fault. So that's the next day at 11 something, the security guy in charge of the day comes up and he goes, sir, we found your car, but the battery's dead and you must not have checked it in. He says, what I think you did was, okay, so no, time out. A security officer is supposed to de-escalate, solve the problem, and then move on. But you are never to use the words, I think what you did was,
Correct.
No. So they said that I didn't check into valet correctly, and it's my fault my battery is dead, and they don't do jump pack service or jump your vehicle. So again, it's all my fault. And I'm going, are you kidding me? I'm lying in bed. You know, I haven't checked out yet. I'm lying in the bed of the facilities that you're supposed to be protecting. And all you have to say is that it's my fault. Now, I don't know who's been in customer service. I sold cameras before. I've sold myself before. I've sold things before. And I think I would have said, sir, we found your car. Everything's great. Unfortunately, your battery's dead. But maybe you could call your insurance company or you have that roadside assistance, and we can help you, get your battery, and move you along, instead of saying, sir, you didn't check in right. Your battery's dead. We don't have anything to help you with. Besides that, it's all your fault. Are you freaking kidding me? This much telling me I'm wrong. I'm just furious about it.
Georgie, you got to understand something. You're dealing with a person whose mentality is security. His mentality is not. His mentality is not that of being a business person. Therefore, he's going to treat you like you're a security issue.
Yes.
Just take it from whence it came.
Well, here we call security guards wannabe cops.
Yeah,
That's what we call them. Yep.
And
they half the time don't know what they're doing as it is.
But get this, folks. I told the story to two of my YouTube friends and one I've met, Tim, Time for Exploring, that were professional, of all things, hospital security guards. And I forget the other one, but they're both YouTubers that have done quite well, that have been hotel and hospital securities, and they just flipped their lid. They flipped their lid. Okay, they would have done what I said, for customer service. But the fact that they all have done jump box, they've all jumped cars before, to just tell me that we don't offer that service. They didn't even indicate that I needed to call my roadside assistance.
Yeah,
the nurse,
a lot of them don't care.
No,
a lot of them don't care.
What would have happened if you wouldn't have had roadside assistance?
Oh yeah, exactly.
You're up.
Well, I
up
would have
the
had
creek
all
without
of
a paddle.
Yeah, in fact, it was my nurse that gave me the number to AAA. Now, sidebar. If you have good insurance, why do people have roadside assistance? Is it that they don't have good enough insurance? I have Progressive, and I've been told that the tow was going to be over $1,200. I had this, and they showed up by a wrecker, and he had a jump box, and he jumped my car. Now, let's get back to the story. When the wrecker calls and said, okay, I'm down here. I jump started your cars. Here's your keys. I said, no, don't give my keys to valet. No, it's okay. I said, I'll be down there in a minute. I said, hey, by the way, is the car running? It goes, no. I said, hold it. Could you go back and start that car, please? It didn't start because my car was on ignition for 14 days. Your battery's dead, folks. It ain't gonna work.
Yep.
So when I said, okay, leave it running. Well, I'm in Reno, very smoky, very hot, 100 degrees. I get the car. He hadn't turned on the air conditioner. My engine is just all but on fire, right? I got home. Of course, when I turned it over, it didn't start again the next day. But I am going to give them a bill for whatever my battery costs. They owe me a battery. Can we all say yes, they do?
Yes, they do.
Okay, it's like, oh my gosh. So a minimum. And then whatever my bill is, I need them to subtract 1 day because they kept me in that hospital an extra day. And I'm going to fight for that too. So anyhow, that's my gripe. Sorry, man. But it's like, it just bites my shorts that people are that ignorant. And like you're saying, it's not them as in the industry, but that's what we see when they do that kind of stupid stuff. It's like, oh, are you kidding me?
It's because nowadays no one really cares anymore. Yeah. It's like, who cares? All they care about is themselves.
And I thought early on that I just wanted that girl fired. That is just not an appropriate way to keep hanging up on me, telling me it's not her problem and that she's got other things to do. I missed that fine part. She said, I have other things to do. Okay. That one I didn't record. But the second one, the guy that was like, yeah, I recorded that. And I will give that to that night supervisor and say, okay, I don't want anybody fired, but I think we need to learn from this. What not to do? What did Timmy not do right? Okay. He could have said, sorry, Mr. G, your battery's dead, but maybe we can help you. Let's get your roadside assistant in here and we'll get you right out. Simple.
I have Geico, and I have roadside assistance. I have everything.
Yeah. So Sean, what do you have down there? Do you have just plain insurance? Do you have to have roadside? Or is it
No,
good?
well,
you got the sand everywhere. I mean,
yeah,
that's not on road.
We're not as complicated as you guys. We do have some free things, like if you go to hospital, here's the interesting. You go to hospital, there is a public car park which is by the day expense. Although there is areas where you can go in, say for an emergency, depending on the hospital, of course. You can go in for emergency, you can go in and park there, and it's got to be parked temporarily, otherwise they will, or have some note on your vehicle to say why you're parked there. More often than not, when you're dealing with security, you've got to understand a mentality. Like,
yeah. See this? See Brandon saying he's always jumped cars in his security, you know? So everybody has talked to, all our securities, yeah, we'll give you a ride to your car. We'll, whatever you need. You know?
Yep.
Because again, it's customer service. But if you get that person, off your property, you can move on to other things. But now you got an abandoned car, and now you got to go back and check it every few hours because somebody might vandalize it. You know?
True.
It's just simple customer service or intelligent that if you can de-escalate and eliminate, you're on to something else. Happy campers, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, here we got security guards riding around in golf carts. If you need a ride to the door, if you're parked far away, they take you, and then they take you back to your car.
Sure.
And they check the parking lot every 20 minutes.
Wherever.
And it's like, I like that because then I know my car is secure, that nobody will break into it.
Well, again, yeah. So again, if somebody breaks into your car, they have to do paperwork. So why not help you get your car on its way or closer to where he can watch it, and on and on. But anyhow, it just doesn't make sense. So, but Sean, for more your auto insurance for roadside assistance. Now here, a lot of them, if you have roadside assistance, it's for gas, lockout, flat tires, simple stuff, and then a tow. But if you're like off the beaten path, down a bumpy road, even a half mile, most insurance won't do that. They will not tow you or go into that. Now, I don't know about AAA or extra roadside assistance where people try to get, but I don't think any of them do that. So what do you guys have sand? I mean, you pull off 2 feet and you're stuck in the sand, right?
We have in each state. So in the state of Victoria, we've got the RACV. In New South Wales, it's the NRMA. They are like the AAA service that you got, AA, Automobile Association. They go out and save your life. But they will basically go anywhere, do anything to just get you out of danger and bring you back to scratch. But essentially, some of the insurance companies, depending on the policy you have, will actually cover you for everything.
Wow. Okay.
But then we're a different breed here.
Well, yeah, I think it's more extreme that, if you're out stuck, even a mile off the main road where nobody's going to see you, you can die.
Yeah.
Right? Absolutely. And every critter you guys got down there is poisonous, right? Except for the koalas. Okay. And the kangas, right? But your snakes and spiders are atrocious.
Now, I have not seen a snake. Oh, bugger, what's that? No, I've not seen a snake in at least the 40-odd years that I've been here, other than going to the zoo.
Yeah. Wow.
Amy, you're muted.
Who is?
I was going to ask,
Amy.
Sean, Have you seen a dingo?
I've seen
A
plenty
dingo.
dingoes.
It's just a ravaged dog, right?
You kidding? That
Did the
thing's as big
dingo
as an
eat your
Alsatian.
baby?
It's the Tasmanian devil. I bet he's 19, right?
That's correct. I ain't seen one of them, or a platypus for that matter.
Oh, huh.
They're very scarce.
Wow. Yeah, I haven't seen one. I watched. Now, did they really try to keep all the Tasmanian devils on the island?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. But they thought as much of the Tasmanians as the rest of the Aussies did, so they tried to swim. No, sorry.
Oh, that was okay. Yeah, the other ones. Right. All right. What are we missing here? Oh, William's in the basement, huh? Hold on.
So William actually asked me what's the weather like in Melbourne, and I can tell you that today it is been one of those typical Melbourne days, 5 seasons in a day. Rain, shine, everything else that goes with it.
But you're coming out of winter, right?
Yeah, we're going into summer.
Oh wow.
Yes, we'll get our 30-odd degree days. Oh, sorry, 90-odd degree days for you.
Oh no, mate, you got to go to 50. You hear Canada? Canada was in 50.
Was it?
Over 100 degrees up there. There was a town that I think it hit 121 degrees.
121, less 30, 120.
Yeah, I heard that on one of the YouTube shows I was watching that it was really hot.
Yeah,
and they had one of them had to check. A couple of them checked in hotels so they would have air conditioning.
And one of those towns that hit that temperature burned to the ground.
Yeah, apparently there's 2 towns that are burnt down.
Wasn't that from the fire?
I was talking to Larry.
Canada. It was Lytton.
Yeah.
The town of Lytton.
In Canada.
Was the town that was over 120 degrees and it burned down. Now, not because it was hot, because a fire was passing through, folks, of course.
Yeah.
But of all things, you're sweltering to death, and then you look and go, yeah, we're probably going to get, we're gone. Yeah, burned to the ground, the whole town.
I can't remember the YouTuber's name. He showed the town.
The one I follow was Chrome.
Yeah, that was Chrome that showed it, the town. Yeah. And because he was parked on the freeway and he was showing it. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, all those homes that are lost. At least I don't know how many died or anything, but I hope everyone is okay.
They got evacuated. Yeah. All righty.
Linda Oakey's asking where Kenneth is.
Kenneth is, I think he's going back to Red's RV, where she has a better internet connection, or something of that sort. They had to do something with the internet, but wherever Kenny was, everybody was dispersing and going back to their camps. And Red said hers was quite a ways away. I don't know, probably half mile or I don't know, but I think she got walked back with one of the other gentlemen there.
Yeah.
But Kenny was he's been sleeping on her couch, and she's got a kitchen, bathroom, and whatnot, and she's got a closed off bedroom, and she was in there, and he was on her couch last night. So I think that's where he's probably off to.
Now,
and he was at
Georgie,
Danny's
that
tonight.
Sounds very sus.
What's that, Sean?
That sounds very sus.
I know, that's why I kind of described it, but no, the guy's on the couch.
Why are you talking like the kids at my work?
Quit it. Because some people on here has to assume things and take it to the next level.
Correct.
No, being sus.
Howdy.
There he is.
There he is.
Speak of the devil.
Folks? Look where he's at. Look exactly where he's at. What did I just say?
And there's Red.
There they are.
Hi,
folks.
Red.
Kenny, I was just describing that you're probably sitting on the couch.
It took me a good while.
Yeah.
To get this hotspot to work.
Yeah. All right. Who do we have there?
The hotspot? I thought it was the campgrounds.
I'm running off hotspot now.
Okay, good.
And
campgrounds. Yeah, just FYI, people. Campgrounds. Wi-Fi usually sucks.
No, exactly.
It didn't work. So
That sounds like the words of a song. The campgrounds where I fire usually sucks.
And thanks, George, for taking control. Thanks, George, for taking control of the stream.
Sure.
While
It
I
was
trying to
the
get back
ladies
in.
that were rocking it. No, it was the ladies that were rocking it.
Okay.
Of course.
Well, except for Sean down there.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe
he just
saying
came in.
Sean's not rocking it.
Oh, he's
Sean
doing his own
looks
Hi,
thing.
Sean. We love you.
He's down
How,
under.
Sean looks
how
like
are you, Red? I've just been doing paperwork because I just did a course this morning.
Yeah.
Hey, Kendra.
Kenneth is cheating on me. I'm his mom. I'm his mom. Hello.
Now, Amy, what did you just say before they showed up? What were those words that you said to me? Was it you?
I don't know. No, because I was
Sleeping. I mean,
no, I was turning off my kitchen light, and
Okay.
it showed back up on camera when they showed up.
Well, somebody said, why are you talking like...
No, you did. You said, why are you talking like teenage coworkers?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
when Sean said that was sus.
When that was sus? I thought you were saying that, why was I describing that Kenny was on the couch like a teenager?
No.
Okay, yeah.
It
Okay,
was
and then I
just
said
a
what...
comment.
Okay.
It probably was me causing shit again.
Covering rubbish.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry. It's
Yeah.
it's a family show.
It may be me live, but it's his show.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah.
Kenny, you look way too comfortable there, mate.
I
Way too comfortable.
am very comfortable. Ever since I stayed here, I've slept the most. I've slept with comfort, especially on that long 15-hour, sitting in that.
But I have to wake up to hear him talking to Georgie at 2 a.m.
Yeah, at least.
Well,
Oh
she
my
got
God.
up. She got up on her own terms now. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
So don't blame it on me, okay?
He was very
Why not?
quiet.
Who else can I go off at?
In fact, I thought he didn't go live.
I know, right?
Kenny, you got to
Red.
get used to the cruise, mate. You got to get used to the attitude for the cruise.
Hey, Red, he couldn't kick me off fast enough so he could go live himself. You get that? He says,
Well,
George, can I go
actually-
live now?
I actually stepped.
What's that?
I actually stepped on Amy's toes because she went live at the same time I went live. So I ended my live, and I went over to hers. Yeah.
Nah. Amy, had you already had scheduled that?
I scheduled it about 9:15.
Oh, okay. So you're a late night girl anyways then?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, wild. Wild. So tilt your camera down. Yeah, there you go. A little more. There you go. Oh, so I haven't seen or heard what you guys did today.
There you go.
Kenny. So you had to rent a go-kart.
I went to Silver Dollar.
Oh, did
It was
Red
one
not
of the
go?
electric scooters, yeah.
Yeah.
We
No.
went wine tasting. So Kenneth,
What's his name playing? I can't remember his.
Kenny, Joy Bless Life. They went to Silver Dollar City. Who else? Paul Vines. Paul Vines went to Silver Dollar City, and then me, Marshall, Ron C, Travis and I all went wine tasting, and Sherry and Jerry and Felix and I always forget
Jesse. It's Jesse, but everybody always calls him what's his name.
Okay.
I saw the video with them tasting, and the one that was playing his little guitar, and then I saw one of the ladies give him $1. And Lanai and Travis was sitting in front of him,
Okay.
tasting their drinks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was watching that earlier, and I was like, this is interesting.
Red, behave.
Kenny, you better behave, mate. You got people who are arguing over you.
I'm behaving good over here.
I don't know.
Good over here.
It looked like y'all were having fun.
Your all's minds are in the gutter.
Yeah, exactly.
See,
And
I
it,
told him.
like, are always in the
Nope.
gutter.
Okay, she forgives you.
I met someone more annoying than you. I said, Paul, you're more annoying than Georgie.
But I tell you, it's been fun.
But I love you both, Georgie. No, I love you.
Brandon's leaving.
Good night, Brandon. Yeah,
Good night, Brandon.
Yeah, well, I will say my voice comes and goes. So
the waitress was so nice at the restaurant. She got him. She heated up some water with honey and lemon.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah,
but it sounds better from the restaurant. You sound a lot better.
It's a lot better.
Yeah.
Landon was cracking up, and he kept on asking Kenneth stuff, so he would talk, and then he would just bust out laughing because he sounded
Landon's
like
great.
because he's
Well, I don't think I've ever had my voice lose like that. I don't think.
Yeah.
But
It was that hour and a half live, I'm telling you. Shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, it wasn't
Oh,
just
my
so.
goodness.
He was. I guess he was having fun at Silver Dollar
Too much
Chicken.
fun.
Yeah, I agree with Georgie. It was the live last night.
I will say, this has really been a great trip, and
Oh, yeah.
I
Lifetime,
look forward-
baby.
I look forward to doing it again.
Yeah, well, that cruise is going to be the next. Yeah. That cruise is going to be the next level, mate. That cruise in a year.
Well, we got Mayberry coming up. We got Mayberry coming
That
up
too.
too.
Yeah, and we're going
Oh, yeah.
to the Carolina Beach after Mayberry.
Oh, yeah. Now, is Mayberry just a meet-up, or is there a big event around it, too?
Supposedly there's like 60-some channels signed up for Mayberry.
Yeah, but what are you guys going to do? I mean, cornholes and...
There's going to be different things. Everybody's.
We'll be all at the same place at least.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
everybody has actually the main host of the event.
Hey, Reef Robert.
Hey, Reef Robert. And, I don't mess with Tinder. But anyway, anyway, the main host of the event, she has got several things planned, and
Should be good.
Oh, yeah.
She actually reserved a big area for everybody to gather up around. Even though we're all going to be at different campsites, but when the big events happen, we're all going to gather around that one big area.
Right. Now, I was watching somebody that went to Michigan, and they had like it was a small meetup, but it was for schoolies. And I saw they had some neat events. They had a haunted house where they went in and they had to solve this puzzle before the zombies busted into this cabin. That was really cool. Yeah.
We had like a jam session with Marshall and Paul Vine. I played my flute a little bit, but I'm not as good as those guys. And that was fun. And we didn't know where these guys were.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, wait, guess live. Let's go to.
They were watching my live.
You go, girl.
They were watching my live. That's where they were at.
Yep.
Well,
Sure enough.
Danny didn't want us to find him, I think. So Blaine came
Danny
and got us.
No, Danny and Kenny were on my live, on my panel with me.
Yeah. I was up, and we was actually getting an echo.
But we were texting him. Like, where are you?
Hey, Sammy.
They drove by and waved. I was like, where are you guys at? They're at the same campground as me, but they're way down there. So I was glad that, hey, Sammy. Hi.
She's from the
Philippines.
As well. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she knows who I am. She calls me mommy.
Hey,
Mommy.
Dan.
Hey, Dan the
Dan.
Mountain.
Dan. Howdy.
Hey, Dan the Mountain Man. I wanted to answer. Let's see. Adventure Spoon Man. You still got time to sign up for the Helen, Georgia meetup, and because I know I remember right, you said you was near Helen, Georgia.
You're on the East Coast, yeah.
And you got time to sign up for the Helen, Georgia meetup. It's March 2022. It's like the 10th. Some people are getting there on the 10th.
Bless you.
The actual meetup is running like the 11th through the 13th, I believe.
Yeah, and tell Sammy. So there's the video. Did you guys see my video of when we met?
Yes. Very nice.
Yeah.
Hong
Very
Kong.
nice.
Almost getting ran over.
Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, folks. I'm just going to step down. I've got a couple of things I need to do. I'll catch up with you later.
Bye, Sean.
Bye,
Bye,
Sean.
Sean.
You ruined my
Take care.
pattern, man. Okay.
Sorry.
Have a good one, Sean.
All right.
I
Now,
know you're 14 hours ahead of me.
is he?
And I'm gonna jump down too. I have to be at work in the morning. So
Aw.
Have
Well,
a
make us
good
proud
one,
there,
man.
baby. Make us proud.
but before I go, I will
Sorry,
be going
Mr.
live tomorrow at 11 Eastern, 10 Central. And it's gonna be about mental health.
Okay,
What time?
I'll try to make your live out on the road. I don't know why I'll
11.
be out on
Is that in the morning or
No, in the
night.
evening. 11
Okay.
Central, 11 Eastern, 11 p.m. Eastern or 10 Central p.m.
okay?
All
I
right.
don't
Bye, guys.
I'm
know.
not sure where
Bye-bye.
I'm going.
Bye.
I'm gonna try and stay
Bye,
here,
Amy.
but I'm not having good internet here.
I'm
I've
dropping
not been able to
too.
get my hotspot to work.
Okay, darling.
Bye,
Love you
Christina.
guys.
Good night, Christina.
Good night.
Bye,
Okay.
Christina. Okay, boom, boom, boom.
No shit.
No.
Bye.
Well, 5, yeah.
Don't count me. I don't count.
Good night,
I'm going to
Kendra.
bed.
Good night, Kendra.
Night.
Let's see. Rose, you had a question for me. What did you do? Your voice become I just drunk water, honey, and
Hot water with
Hot
lemon,
lemon.
and honey, and the
Yeah.
waitress got it.
Hot
Waitress
lemon
got
and
it.
honey.
Yeah,
I don't see it, or I'd bring that back up. But
but it still didn't help very much. I mean, you know. But,
No,
well,
they-
it's not a miracle cure like that. But geez, Louise.
Gotta
Right.
drink a few glasses of it.
yeah,
Video of everything.
I tried to get a bit of everything. But
So
some
how
of
was
those
your
rides I was
dinner?
on, we wasn't like.
Oh.
Kenny's,
How
how
was
was your
my
dinner?
It was good. It was good.
He does every
How
time
much
he
did
gives
you
Kenneth
eat?
something to eat, he taste test.
Uh,
So that'd be a
Yeah, I
taste
saw the
test.
taste test.
I understand. I understand, Sammy. It you can't stay long, but I appreciate you coming in here. Whether it's
Yeah.
But you were
whether
here.
it's- yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Whether
Thank
it's
you.
whether it's a minute, 5 seconds, you know, as long as you make it to the stream, I'm okay. Thanks, Kendra. Yeah, I'm headed back toward the house tomorrow. We're gonna stop in Memphis, I think, and visit another YouTuber, and then we'll finish. We'll probably finish it out.
Tim's here. Hi,
Hey,
Tim.
hey, Mo Bang.
I didn't know you were here. Hi. Hey, Becky.
He's been
And
He's been
we're in
lurking.
the open. Yeah.
Because I didn't put on a wig, he took off. Sorry, ripping through
nice.
these. I'm doing good.
Red saying, or I mean, as you saying, Kenny and Ed, nice seeing you together. See you later. Need to prepare for going to church. You have a good church service.
We love you.
Loves you.
Loves you. Love you, loves you.
Have a good church service.
Churchy. Thank
Well,
you.
And the thing about it is, Dan, he's already in his grave.
Since 72.
Now there is some impersonators that pretend to be but
there's a lot of them.
Yeah, but
I want to go to Graceland. Are you going to go to Graceland?
I don't.
You got to get home on that 18-hour ride.
I just know that Joy
Hold
Blessed
it.
Life and her,
Yeah, they're going some.
They're going a different route this time than the way that they did coming in.
And they're going to Memphis.
And we're going to meet up with another YouTuber in Memphis.
Oh, okay. So Red can't take you home then.
I'm not going that way. I have to go back to Belleville because listen to this story, Georgie.
It's just a dog leg, man. It's just a dog leg.
I had to call Troy again, Georgie, because they stole my catalytic converters when I was in storage.
What?
They stole my catalytic converters. They cut them out.
Off your RV?
Yes.
Oh my
in the
gosh.
Place, they replaced them for free. But now I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but my gas gauge is messed up and my check engine light is on now.
Well, I understand the check engine light, but your gas gauge being messed up, do you mean not reading right or getting bad gas mileage?
It goes to E, and then an orange light goes on. It goes to E, but then it moves. It goes back up.
Oh my gosh.
So I called the guy at the storage place, and he was trying to help me with it, and he said it shouldn't have anything to do with the catalytic converter. But he understood why I was calling him, because when he told me that they replaced my catalytic converters, I thought, maybe it had something to do with that.
To me,
I do believe
sounds like
you're sitting by a mechanic, right? You're sitting by a mechanic, but I could understand.
I told him right away. I called Troy and I was like, I'm going to tell Kenneth about this when I get here.
That's messed up. That's weird. But I understand the engine light because you might have to just reset it because of the compression changes and all that weird stuff. But your gas gauge? That's weird.
Yeah, and it moves. No. So when I started out, it was on E. I knew it wasn't. Yeah. I thought it was on reading all the way full, but it was reading on E. Yeah. Like when you turn the engine off, right? Yeah. And this orange light was on. But then
it'll go to
I drove
some will.
It went up.
Yeah.
And it goes back and forth.
And I also know that General Motors, I don't know why, but General Motors has always made a floating gas gauge for some reason. Because on our 76, on our 76 GMC Royal,
yeah.
Oh, that's okay, Elizabeth. We got back from 10 minutes, please. Okay.
It's only
that's fine. That's fine, Elizabeth. But anyway, General Motors has got this. For some reason, it's got a floating gas gauge, and you can fill that thing up to the top until you see it, till you see it run out of your gas tank. Well, it's still going to be floating around, and because we can cut the motor off. We can turn the key on. Okay, don't even crank it. Just turn the key on.
Yeah, just
it'll go all the way to full.
Right.
And then when we cut the key all the way off, it goes back to half tank.
Half?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've had a couple of cars and the fuel gauge didn't work.
Yeah.
That's not so much my concern. Well, it's moving around though. We had fuel gauges that didn't worked before, and we would just set the trip odometer and knew when it got to a certain mileage we needed to get gas. But it's a pain, and this
Yeah.
is different because it keeps moving back and forth, and
Yeah,
also my
that's weird. Well, you've checked your gas mileage before, right? You know you get like 12, 14, whatever miles a gallon, right? You've done that,
I
correct, Red?
actually get almost like 11. Get 11 point something.
Okay, so
When I
let's round
checked
it down to
if
10.
I did it right.
So let's round it down to 10. So you got 50-gallon tank, right? So that should be 500 miles. So every 400 plus, you know you need to get gas, and you just need to document that from here on out. Because if you've got a wobbly gas gauge, you never know, man. Just document every 400 miles
Yeah,
you got to get
well,
gas.
yeah, it's moving. I mean, I want to get it fixed. I want to get that
Yeah,
fixed too when I get
absolutely.
to check it.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
just
why I'm
whack.
going back to Belleville because I like my mechanic there.
Oh yeah,
And these
that's
guys,
good to have a good one.
like Troy was saying, he doesn't trust them. Like maybe they put in a cheap catalytic converters or something, or didn't do it right or something. But they didn't even have to tell me. I wouldn't, they
Oh
didn't even
yeah, they
have to
could have
tell me.
straight piped it.
Huh?
They could have just put in a straight pipe. Cadillac converters can be like $400 or $500
Yeah.
or more.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why a lot of people they steal these things, and then they go and buy, and then they go get money for them.
Yeah, I said they did the same thing. All the RVs in this place, this storage unit, they stole all of them.
Wow.
And that's why I didn't even know I had two either. They said, and you had two, and they took both of them.
Wow.
That's
There's platinum and there's a whole bunch of different metals in there, but I don't know why they do it. It's so illegal, and so it's black market, and it's like, who's going to buy something that's, you got a fence is its word, but it's all black market underground stuff. So I don't get it. You're only going to get 50 cents on the dollar, if that, trading it in. It's such a, illegal. I mean, I asked a guy to put in a straight pipe, and he says he could. Mine, for my RV, they wanted 12 because they had two. But I went to a place where it was in Las Vegas, and I got it for $250, and I said, change it out. And mine was still good. So I had bad pressure. I couldn't climb a hill, and I thought it was, messed up. But one of their tricks is you put a hole in before and after it and see if you can feel the difference. Okay? Because if there's no difference, mean it was passing through. If it's a massive airflow more in front of it, means it's blocked, right? Yeah. And I says, well, I don't care. Let's take it out and take a look at it, right? And it was fine. But for the difference of going from a dealership at $1,200 to this guy at $250, I didn't care what was in it, And I said, well, why can't we just put in a straight pipe? And they said, no, that's illegal. He couldn't do that. And yet over here in the corner, he had a pile of catalytic converters, So it's anyhow scary. But yeah, you could have been paying up to $1,200 for that. Like Tim says, $1,000. Yeah, no doubt, Tim.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why me myself, I'd just do that one.
Well, here's something. It's
so
called
my
a fuel gauge.
Looks all weird too. That's the only thing I noticed. But otherwise, they didn't. They didn't have to tell me. I wouldn't have.
What?
That my catalytic converters were stolen and they replaced them. I mean, I don't think I would have. I wouldn't have figured it out. I mean, so that's why, I don't know. Troy was like, they might not put a good one in or all this. My tailpipe looks weird. Did you see my tailpipe?
Because they didn't.
They
didn't line it up right. But here's something I didn't think of this: a fuel gauge sender.
Sending you.
Yeah, see, that's what he said. Didn't you hear him say it?
I remember sending you it because it went bad on because that usually. A sending unit is what usually makes that gas gauge work.
And is that on top of the gas tank?
Yeah, it's not.
So that could be a bit.
I think. Of course, it depends on the make and the model of the vehicle too.
Mm-hmm.
But on our 85 40 Conno line van, the gas gauge didn't work on it either. And my mechanic, he fixed it and he put a new sending in it, and it went back to working. And I think he had to.
Wow.
I think he had to drop it. I think it was somewhere next to a cable or something that runs along a gas line, and go in there. Even though it's carbureted, you don't. It's not fuel injected because it's still got the manual fuel pump, which is right beside the engine block.
Yeah.
So, uh, so you don't have to drop a tank to get a fuel pump, but I think you had to drop a tank to put a engine in there.
I found this out on the day I was leaving to come here, that they had taken my catalytic. I thought they had called me. We were playing like phone tag. They had tried to call me, and I thought they were calling about my drawer here that's broken.
Okay.
I asked them to fix that too, since it was going to be over there for 6 weeks. And so I was like, there's one more thing I want you guys to fix. Since they did a good job on everything else, you know, they fixed the roof and they fixed the awning, and they replaced my toilet seat because my toilet seat was broken. But they weren't calling about the drawer. They were calling about the catalytic converter thing. And I didn't find out until the day I was leaving to come here.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it's probably like back in the days where people were still on copper wire. Platinum is, I think it's platinum that's in those catalytic converters is just one of the metals that is, it's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. I just don't get it.
Because I mean, all people gotta do is go into your vehicle and take a hacksaw to it, and it's
Pretty
done
much.
off.
Well, when I worked at the college, they did that.
Go ahead.
Good, Kenny. I'm sorry. Well, I said when I worked at the college, they did that too, because up on a hill, the security couldn't see up there, and they were just, you know, crawling under the cars, taking them out.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can have one off.
10
You
years
can
ago.
have one off in about. You can have one off in about 5-10 minutes.
Two. 1, 2.
Yeah.
What they use is little power grinders with a little thin wheel and just.
A hacksaw. Yeah, hacksaw or.
Yeah, that's the quiet way.
Or a sawzall.
Yeah, I don't get it. But back in the day, and they're still doing it. They're still in radios. Now, radios are a little more expensive now, you know, all digital, but they've been still in radios forever, right? I don't ever get that too. You know, what do you get? $10? Well, crackheads. But no.
I have an old radio, so if they want to take it, that's okay.
Sure. Plain evils.
Yeah.
It's nothing fancy.
Yeah, look at this. Regular occurrence. Yep. Like I said, back in the day, that was a school. That was at least 10 years ago they were doing that. So, and then, you know, now it's on the rise, they say. La la.
Yeah,
Kill anything just to make a quick
that's
buck.
one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why I'd rather just have it cut off anyway, and just put a new muffler on it.
Hi, Rachel.
Make it either straight pipe or dual exhaust.
Well, you can do that, and that's illegal, but the muffler shop won't do it because it's illegal. Yeah, I was willing to pay the guy $300 and skip all that and put in straight pipe because I wanted pure power. But I changed out my muffler and they put in a straight pipe muffler, and it rumbles now.
Yeah, they told me that I'd have to if I was wanting to cut the catalytic converter off. Of course, thankfully when we bought the truck, it already had it off. It's just straight pipe all the way.
Well, it's old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the 70s when they put on the small control. You know, prior to this year, you don't have to have it, but
all it's run off is headers and straight pipe.
Right. Oh, geez. Yeah.
And it sounds just like the old cars did back then.
Well, that's all they ran was straight pipes. I had a Buick Sabre I put on the glass pack cherry bombs, which was basically it was a fake muffler, folks.
The thing about it is, Thing about it is, if you go through certain states, you got to kind of ease on that accelerator because
Yeah.
they'll
Oh, my
pull you
RV
over.
rumbles now. Oh, it rumbles like the 60s, man. Yeah. It's
They'll pull you
yeah.
over.
You know that
Yep.
yeah, in certain states they'll pull you over for certain things. So my daughter was driving a car we bought. Yeah, I think it was my oldest daughter. It was a Camry, and the window tint, like in Georgia, the law against having your window tint too dark is it's illegal. You're not supposed to have your window tint a certain amount of darkness. And so I don't know if this is a rumor, but I heard the
Oh,
Shaq
no.
was driving through Byron, Georgia, and got pulled over because his
Oh,
window.
no, it's not a rumor. No, some states you can't have the driver's side window at all tinted. In other states, you can't have a certain tint level, like darkness, like this. You can't have it this dark. Yeah. And
I can have the back ones, but not the two front ones.
Yeah.
They have to be the lowest.
Yeah, they have to be able to stand behind you in the passenger window and see in your car. And then some people are getting crazy and doing their front. That's way highly illegal. Yeah.
Well, here in Texas, we can have the back ones.
That's in Montana.
Yeah.
We can have the back ones, all those tinted dark, but the front ones you can't.
Yep. Yeah, all
The
states have
driver
tint
and the
laws.
passenger.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what I was gonna say. Over in the state of Virginia, you can't. They had over in the state of Virginia, they have to get inspected every so often,
Right.
to make
So-
sure.
I think it was 95 when I sold my little Honda Civic. I had a CRX and I had the darkest black tint windows you could. And back in those days, it was a spray on. It was a high-end technique. And it was nowadays it'd basically be limo tint. And I had when I first got it, I had to roll my windows down just at night to see around the corners. It was dark. And I had to have a certificate of that person that put it on and what year it was put on, because when I sold it at that year, they had those no tint front window law come in. And so that certificate was worth as much as pretty much the car was at that time. So yeah, if that guy lost it, he would have had to strip all of the tint off and put on from the shoulder back a lower level, a lighter level of tint. And I had what's called louvers, which is little fins that cover your back window. It was a CRX. They have a slanted window. And I didn't tint that back window because first it has the elements, the defroster, but it was so dark on the sides that I would not have been able to see out at all. It was like, you might as well just get black spray paint. It was freaking dark. Yeah. So, but yeah, it means a lot. Yeah. Tint is a scary business if you're going in from state to state. Yeah. So roll your windows down or travel at night if you've got dark windows on the passenger or the drivers in certain states. Yeah, no rumor, Red. That's legit.
Yeah, well, they said this Shaq pulled over. The Shaq, the basketball player.
Oh,
Shaq,
okay.
the basketball player pulled over.
Yep.
But I heard about it. It was on the news.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tim
well,
little
and then driving while. Yeah. Wow.
Tim Ray said the last car he had was a 76 Malibu Classic. It had a 383 stroker.
I wish. Mine mobile was an Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme 442. The hood scoop covered the whole engine.
Wow.
Was it? I bet that thing liked every other gas station, didn't it?
Not really, but it was so fast that my dad says, "No, we got to get you a different car." That car would be worth minimum $35,000 right now. 68.
Wow.
68 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. It was gold, had white Naugahyde seats. The engine was painted. It had 2 hood scoops, and the filter covered the whole engine. It was huge.
Wow.
Yeah, it was real. And then I got the Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme family version to replace it.
4-barrel. Did it have a 4-barrel carburetor on it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
But then Kenny, the second one to replace that one was the same, but the family version. Just a whole lot less everything, and not as pretty, and not the lines. And it was green. It was like not the fancy lime greens, but I don't know. Hey, how about an avocado green?
Oh, boy.
Oh,
You all them avocados. Ugh.
Oh, who was talking about it at your dinner? Somebody mentioned
yeah,
avocado.
yeah. You tried
That
it?
was
They were all teasing me.
that was Ron C, man.
You didn't try it?
I don't think there was even avocado on there, but they tease him about it.
Yeah, they know how I don't like avocados at all. Period. I told him, I said, I might as well take my whole bottle of pills and put them in my mouth and let them
Just dissolve,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like, ugh, that's how bitter.
Really?
That's how
All you
bitter.
gotta do with an avocado is a little bit of salt and pepper to make it taste right. A little seasoning.
Ugh.
That's what I.
You must
that's
have
how
had
I
some
use
bad
it.
avocados, brother. Because they got a small window. It's like a banana. If you've never eaten a banana and you had a green one, it's
I've
pretty
had
hard.
banana.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to compare. Listen. The window on a banana is like 2 days, right? You either have them hard and green, you have them just right, or you have them mushy. And I think that's what's on an avocado. You got these green ones that sit on the counter for freaking 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden it's mushy and black. There's that tight window in there, and you must have had a bad one. That's what I'm saying. That's why you're judging that.
Yeah.
Because if your time you first ever eat a banana was mushy and black, and you're going, whatever, that's terrible, right? You're seasoned for that.
No, I don't
You
think
had
I've
a
ever.
That could be it.
I don't think I've
but
ever
you
got
say
a
you.
banana.
But who gave you that avocado? What was the situation? What was your first experience of this avocado?
I tried it at a restaurant one time. I think
Okay.
it was at a Subway. I think.
Was it a avocado that you had to eat, or was it sliced, or was it the guacamole?
It was like a dip, like.
Okay. So they might have put something in there, like you put ketchup on your freaking catfish before you even tried it. I just want to reach through the screen and hit you.
Hey, I don't
like catfish. Yeah.
I don't like tartar sauce. And my
Right.
dad, he loves.
Okay.
My dad.
But
he
why
loves
would you? But it's like it's okay. I don't even know what to compare it to besides a steak. How do you like your steak? Are you one of those well done guys? Because if you are, I'm out of here.
medium well or medium rare.
Okay, that's a huge difference, though. Come on, Amy, get back up here. She's a chef. That we went through that last night on my live. You were there, Kenny.
Yeah.
You were there. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like any pink in your steak?
Somewhat, yeah, but not a whole
That's
lot.
like chocolate cake or not. Okay, it's yes or no.
Yeah.
Because the
I'd
next
say
level is
no.
well done. Anyhow, what I'm saying, what I'm getting to, I'm sorry, is that if you've never tried a food, you should not ever put some sauce on it before you try it.
True.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, why in the hello did you put ketchup on a catfish?
Well, now I've had catfish.
Okay.
Without.
And then on your
without ketchup on it before. And it's actually pretty good.
Okay.
Okay. But
so sorry, she devil, but you don't know how to eat a steak if you're ordering something well done. Sorry. I ain't being mean, folks.
I have to have it cooked. I can't have anything red meat like that. I can't.
Why?
It makes me sick. It makes me sick.
No. Okay. So I still think it's a mindset, but if it does, it does.
Hey,
no, I wish it was a mindset. It's just my body just can't handle stuff like that.
Right. But we went
I've been
into
like that since I was little.
yeah, we went into pork and chicken and seafood and all these things last night.
Made me hungry again.
I know, ain't it? Okay.
You have the leftovers from the barbecue.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know where we're going. I don't know where we're going.
Barbecue sauce.
Love it. But as for your avocado, I'm sorry, man. Yeah. I mean, we can't all like everything.
I gotta
It'll
be up
boring.
here in about a couple hours.
Alrighty then.
I gotta be up here in about.
Which means he's gonna wake me up, so I'm going to bed.
Hey, Kenny, it's your live.
I'll
1:45 on my end, but
thing is,
It's 12 o'clock for me at night.
it is actually 1 o'clock. It is actually 1 o'clock right now.
all right,
For you,
shut
you're
her
an
down.
hour ahead of me.
Oh, there you go. My
I'm
buddy
gonna
had
go
that.
to a
There we go. He did.
I'm gonna go to 2 solid hours.
Right on. So Timmy Ray, his mom had a 69 GTO 2-door. My buddy raced one, and he had a 6-pack on it. You know what that is, Kenny, right?
A 6-pack?
Yeah. That's 3 two-barrel carburetors.
Oh.
So it's not a 4-barrel, it's a
I never heard
6-barrel.
of that now. I never heard of that.
Yep. So your manifold's pretty special. You got to have 3 intakes on it.
I've never heard of that.
6-pack.
I've
Yeah,
never
ask your
heard of
dad.
that. I never heard of that contraption.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look it up, brother man. If you're a mechanic, you better know that thing. Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, we had a Pinto.
Oh no. Oh
I
no.
call it the Pinto Bean.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But it was a good car. It had
my
good gas
dad-
mileage and everything.
My dad had one. My dad had a little Ford Pinto, and boy, that he would go from Tennessee to Myrtle Beach. It was a total. I think he said, or he would go somewhere. Let's put it that way. I don't remember exactly where it was at, but I think it was Myrtle Beach. And he would go. It was like he's talking about how long it was, about 7-8 hour drive from Tennessee. Well, he would make it in like 3 or 4 hours because he'd be putting it to the floor. Elizabeth Tony said she liked yeah.
But my favorite vehicle I had that I've ever owned was my Ford Ranger.
Really?
Yeah, I miss my Ford Ranger.
Yeah. Little truck.
Yeah, I loved
I've
it.
had so many. I can't even count the cars I had.
I went to San Antonio in it, went to Indiana in it, to Kentucky, a few other places.
That's why. It was the adventure.
Is that the one? Is that the one you're having work done on, Hildy?
No, that's the one 2 years ago I got hit by a drunk driver in.
Whew.
And I'm still waiting what's going to happen in court.
What?
Because I'm still having problems.
Oh, absolutely.
It's because of
you're still
COVID.
here.
It's because of COVID. They shut down a lot of things last year, so it happened 2 years ago in May the 6th.
Yeah.
The girl that hit me, it wasn't her car.
Oh.
She left the scene of the accident. I found out she did some jail time.
Yeah.
But they're going to give her a slap on the wrist since this was her first offense.
Yeah. What?
Yep.
See, I don't get
They
that.
told me.
I don't get it. And it probably could have been the same thing if you would have passed, you know? Oh, well, here, a suspended license for a year, 30 days in jail, $200 fine, and, see you next year.
Yeah.
I've heard of people in some states having 15 DUIs.
Mm-hmm.
I say two and you're out.
To me, they should make harsher laws because I have a friend, the person that hit him got a slap on the wrist, and he's done this about 5 times before that. And they still gave him a slap on the wrist. That's what I don't get. But what got me is where the accident was, a couple of weeks before that, somebody died in that same spot.
Yeah.
And then I
See,
found
that's
out a
where-
couple of weeks after somebody
Mhm.
died in that same spot. And I survived. And it
Can I
was
go
like
with you?
my guardian angels must have been with me.
Yeah. But your lawyer should have been with you and said, look at that, and look at that, and look at this person that you're going to let go. Wow.
Well,
No, don't get me
according
fired
to
up.
what the district attorney said, that they're giving her a slap on the wrist because this was her first offense. She's never done this
Doesn't matter.
before. That's what
Doesn't
I
matter.
said. That's
Doesn't
what I
matter.
said.
Well,
I
was she
said
like
she could have killed
16?
me. No, she was in her 20s.
Ooh, maybe 21 legal. I know how to drive now. Let's go get drunk. Oh, don't get
I
me
don't
fired
know.
up on that. That's ridiculous. Here's what happened to me in September. Not to take away from your story, but real quick, this is what I'm sharing with you because maybe you can do it. Is that I was rear-ended at 35 plus miles an hour. I was sitting in already an accident traffic.
Yeah.
You couldn't see a mile down the road on the freeway because that's how far it was backed up. Okay.
Yeah.
So here we are. We're not going nowhere. And we're just doing this stop and go, creeping up. Ooh, we're going to get 6 feet ahead, And this guy decides to sit on his phone and said, well, I'm not going anywhere. I'll let it creep up, right? So all of a sudden he goes to put on the gas and he got his foot stuck under the brake and he's on the gas and he runs right into me, right? 35 plus miles an hour. He's 10 cars back. Okay. And I'm sitting there going, oh no, oh no, oh no, boom, right? Well, what happened was this is what I want to share with you, is that the district attorney called me and says, hey, we're having a trial today. And if you want to be there to share your story to the judge to help sentence this guy, you can do that, or you can write a letter. I had like an hour to figure this out, and I went, well, I don't want to be there. I don't, whatever's going on, I don't get it. And then I thought, I can write a letter to the judge for what you just said. You could have been killed. That this guy was playing on his phone. A young guy needs to understand how critical that was. So yeah, I had 30 minutes to get him a letter. And the guy called me back and he says, the judge took into consideration your letter and gave him 100% of the fine. So that's why I share with you. Yeah.
Yeah, but what gets me is that 6 months before that, I was sitting at a stop sign and I got rear-ended in my truck.
Ouch.
And it was like, what the heck is going on? It's like, is there a big sign on my truck that says hit me?
Hit me, hit me. Yeah.
And then I got sideswiped
Girl,
a week before that.
Get rid of that truck.
Well, I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, you did now. But that was a bad magnet. From here on out, you're golden, baby. You're golden, right?
It was like, is there a target on my truck for some reason?
Okay.
And
I know,
it was
right?
like, wow.
Oh, what happened to William?
But then I thought about it. I said, because of where I live,
I don't want to see your arm,
don't
buddy.
Care.
Yeah.
I thought, because where I live, people don't care.
Well, because it's all hit and run. Oh, what I don't like here is that now nobody has license plates. Nobody has license plates because of COVID. Sorry, Kenny. Because of the, they can't get into the registration. Oh yeah, it's backlogged. I saw license plate paper tags that were over 3+ years old.
Wow.
So it's all hit and run.
I got my plates last week. My new plates for my SUV.
Yeah, your bigger car.
Yeah, it's an all-wheel drive.
Well, the downfall.
I'm not used to it. I'm not used to an all-wheel drive.
Why? They're no different.
I've never had an all-wheel drive before.
Doesn't
unless
matter.
you shift it, unless you put it in a shifter.
What do you mean?
But this one's all-wheel drive all the time.
Right. That doesn't matter about driving, but I don't know what you're saying. I drive an all-wheel drive. It's just a car.
Well, this one has somebody, I don't know, they put a lift on it, and all I hear is crackling all the time.
Oh, dear God. Kenny? U-joints, right?
Well, they have to replace one of them on the front. It needs a new one.
Should she do just one?
I'm gonna do all of them, but I can't afford it. I'm on disability, and they
I
don't
was
pay
gonna
much.
say,
Two at a time.
I was gonna say normally.
Plus, I found out since I paid
when I
this one
change,
off, I
How
have no
many?
payments on this
normally
one.
when I change you, yeah.
How many?
Normally when I change U joints, I usually get them all changed at one time because you got one on
All
the front.
four?
Your universal joints is usually what holds your drive shaft in place.
Right.
You got one on the front and one in the back. You just got
Right.
two.
Well, that's on a single drive. That's on a single drive. When you have a 4-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive, you got 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4-wheel drive. That's 2 shafts. Or if it's front-wheel drive, you have universal joints it's a shaft you change out. They've got 2 alone on a front-wheel drive motor, and then what you just said, the drive shaft to the back.
Yeah.
On all-wheel
Plus,
drive?
I'm having issues with it changing gears.
Changing gears? Yeah, I would sell the car quick. I don't know what all the crackling is.
I just dished out $1,800 for this.
Yeah.
And it's like my friend had his machine, checked it all out because he's a mechanic. It had no code. It said it was fine. And then when we started driving it, I've had so many issues now. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, some people run down, clear all the codes before they sell a car.
Where do you go to get it fixed?
Sometimes I wonder if those code readers are even
he gets it calibrated. He gets them calibrated. He owns his own mechanic shop. They get set and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And he carries one with him in his vehicle all the time. So he checks it out for me when I have issues and he put new sensors in it for me and spark plugs, brakes, stuff that it needed. And then I'm finding out I got more issues with it than before. I don't know how long it sat in this guy's yard before I bought it or anything. But I got a clear title on it and everything.
Yeah. I'd tell you that one is definitely rough on one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like RVs. You might get an RV that says it has 67,000 on it, and it's 75, but it's set for 40 years. But that means all your fittings, all your hoses, everything's rotted, and that you got to replace it. But to have an engine at 70,000 miles, you're going woohoo. No, you want you want a vehicle that's always been driven. These barn finds, they change everything out. They don't. Well, except Vice Grip Garage. Oh my gosh.
I know this one was driven because of the mileage on it.
Well, but you just said it was sitting in a yard.
Well, I don't know if it did or what, because with all the issues it's having.
Well, exactly. Right. Yeah.
I don't know too much about it. All I know is that the guy used it to drive to and from work or whatever he did. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's tough. Buying cars is probably the scariest thing there is because, like you just said, the words, you don't know anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why so many people get stuck in this. I got to have new. And there's 2 visions of this. If you're a young person and it's your first car, there's 2 versions. Do you get them the junker because they're gonna wreck it anyways, or do you get them a brand new car so it's dependable? Oh, I don't want my little daughter breaking down coming back from work. Well, that's legit, but get a mechanic and check it out. But it doesn't sound like your mechanic can find everything. Like Kenny was saying, the code machines, you got to buy a good code machine, and then the guy just cleared the codes, it's not going to show up. It's got to be like you've now figured out you have to drive that car to get that code to come up again.
Yep. And that's what I've been doing. And my friend told me, he goes, that when he checked the code thing, he says, man, there's a whole bunch of codes that just popped up. And I'm like,
wow,
oh my
that,
God.
Right? Yeah.
I said, wow. And like I said, it's not shifting right. I've been driving it, but not long distance. Like I don't go across town anymore because it dies on me when I'm if I drive distance.
Oh my gosh. Well, then I would take it back to your mechanic and say, sell this car for me ASAP and get me another one. Because, girl, you are going down the road of endless repairs. Wouldn't you say, Kenny?
Well, I've been through this before twice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Kenny, it's 2 hours. It's 2 hours. Are we done?
Yep.
You are.
I need to call him.
All right.
Do what now? I need to call tonight. So
exactly. All right, everybody. Kenny, it's your broadcast. Hit in. I'm saying goodnight. See you, gang. Sorry, y'all.
And Kenny, have a safe trip home tomorrow or today.
I'm figuring we probably, since we're going to meet somebody else on the way home.
Yeah. But have a safe trip.
I bet we probably won't be going back home until we probably won't fully get back home until sometime Monday.
Okay.
Really?
After as long as it took us.
Yeah.
That's what I was figuring.
2 a.m.
Now I could be wrong.
All righty.
Because I don't know what time we actually plan on. I don't know what time we actually plan on hitting the road. I'm figuring it'd be right after people get through eating breakfast.
Yep, he did.
You don't say much, William.
Good night, everyone.
Most of the family's asleep.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to bed myself because it's after midnight for me. So, y'all have a good one.
Yeah. Good
and
night,
like I said,
everyone.
Kenny, be
Thanks
safe.
to all the moderators. And we're looking at the chat and everything. And so, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end it. And I'll probably I'm going to try to see you on Amy's live tomorrow.
Okay.
So.
That's if I'm awake. Because I've been sleeping a lot lately.
I can imagine.
Well, it's between the heat and the humidity. I can't handle it.
Yeah. Well, good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.